them lights right there. Man, look at them things. Look how bright that is. Good to show you how bright they are. The one thing this truck is missing that I had on my other truck is it's got my other truck had an air gauge, and I could see, I could kind of, where's the thing? I could kind of see where, let's see, yeah, they got a seal right there. All right. Everything looks good. Got the right trailer number. They had a scale. Look how bright that is, man. They had a scale, and I could slide my tandems, and I could get that gauge about right. Well, this one don't have that. They said it's got it on, and I have to scroll through that that iPad deal on the dash they got. Man, I'm thinking right. And it's in there. But you know it does that. Man. It only does that when I push in the I don't know how far back this thing is. There we go. Right. Yeah, this thing, it only does that when you push in the tractor, when you push in the yellow button. When you open that door, man, that thing, that's what this thing does. I don't know if I like all that or not. But it is what it is. Oh, well, let's go to Amarillo, folks. Look how bright that is. Man, I like how it's got that. Yeah, I don't even see it. I like how it's got that. You can look at it tells you the temperature right there. You don't have to get out and look. I mean, if it's shining white, you could usually see it. I mean, you usually know it's okay according to how you set it, but I like how you can just look on there and see. I need to go back and make sure it's running continuous. Do that right fast while I'm sitting here. Let's turn them. That drives crazy. Alright. What we're going to do is put this thing on continuous. So it says down right there, you scroll down. Mode. Whenever it says mode, and you hit select. See, it says cycle 60. That means it turns on and off. You want to, I know these people don't want that. I'd ask them to do that. Right on. That's what you want on. They want to run it continuous all the time. That's like right, boy. We're gonna go to Amarillo, folks. Yeah. What up, y'all? Well, we done gone to Alabama and come back. Going back to Arizona. I don't mind going to Arizona, as you can tell. I actually like going over there. It's not a dedicated run or anything like that, but I mean, they could dedicate it to me. I mean, I don't mind running it. I like going there. I like the scenery. The place it don't deliver to Sunday, so I got plenty of time to get over there. I just dropped my trailer back from Alabama. It was about 560 something miles over there, so I got somewhere between 11 and 1200 miles to get started for the week. I got to go to Arizona, be there Sunday morning, and I pick up a load in Arizona. I got to be in Waco, Texas, Tuesday morning, so I'll end up with some good miles per week. But I'll end up with pretty good miles. It ain't record miles, but I mean it'll be in the ballpark where I need to be. I'm gonna give me something to eat here. I'm at this 4-star diner. I like this 4-star diner. Just dropped my trailer. There was a couple of our guys over there. I don't know what they were doing. I guess they were waiting on loads. But I'm gonna grab me a bite to eat here. I'm gonna go down here to my place and get this load. Try to make it to Amarillo tonight. Well, if I can make it to Amarillo tonight, man, I tell you, tomorrow will be a piece of cake. And I can actually sightsee for the first time on this run. That's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to get this going down there and get this. I think it's already loaded, so I'm gonna go on down there and get the trailer, get on up to Amarillo tonight, and then I'm gonna park, and then I'm gonna go from there. And I can kind of take my time tomorrow, take my time Saturday. I mean, I really ain't got to go that far tomorrow. I ain't got to go that far Saturday, and I'll be there. Might even be able to get to see some of the sites, at least see some of the sites, and stop at a truck stop or two on the way there. So we're gonna get something to eat, and we're gonna head to Arizona. I'll talk to y'all a little bit later on, and hope y'all doing good. I stopped by the yard, got me a shower, and got cleaned up, and it felt good. It felt good to do that. It'd be the first time I've gotten to do this run on fresh like this, so it'll be good to go. Talk to y'all a little bit later. See ya. What up, y'all? We in Amarillo, Texas. Come on. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do my 34 here. I was gonna run it a little bit different, but I think I'm gonna run it like this. Yep, I think I'm gonna run it like this. Check everything out. Just a Petro. Pretty day. Kind of ran into a little bit of snow last night on the way here. Oh. Yeah. Ran into a little bit of snow last night. It wasn't nothing to write home about. I thought about getting my truck washed, but look at all that over there. Nah, I'm good on that, man. Yeah, I was gonna run probably into Arizona today, and then leave out sometime tomorrow evening, head down to Phoenix. I only had about maybe a 3-hour drive, but I think what I'm gonna do is just do my 34 here, and I can knock it all out from here. Be down here tomorrow night sometime. Still get my 10-hour break in, and unload, and be ready to do my next load. How about that? Yeah, I was in there eating a little bit ago, and all I was gonna do was just go in there and grab me some breakfast, and come back out here and get going. But I don't know. I think it's what I'm gonna do. Ain't no sense in me. I mean, 6 is half dozen of the other. I can do it that way. I can do it this way. It don't really matter. I can knock it all out tomorrow. I know what I got here. I know there's some places in Arizona I could probably stop at. I just ain't real familiar with them. But I think I'm just gonna stop here. Just do it like that. There's always some good looking trucks in here. Hold on a second. Some good looking trucks in here, kind of like that right there. How about that? Look at that. I need to be driving that. Yeah. It's a real pretty day. It's beautiful out here today. Like I said, I ran into some snow. Was coming across 40 out west of Oklahoma City last night, and there were snow plows out there on the road. It was like 40 degrees with the snow plows out. You know, that you don't take a genius to figure that out. And so it's just a pretty day that the Lord gave us. So I think I'm just gonna enjoy what the Lord gave us today. I could enjoy it on the road. I think I'm gonna enjoy it sitting my behind right here. Just enjoy the sights. I'll still be able to see tomorrow. Yeah, I was gonna say this too. When I go home, inside of a month now, when I go home, I'm gonna be going home. I'll be home for at least a week. But Daytona, I'm gonna be going to Daytona, Florida, that week. During that week, it'll be on that weekend. Going down there to see, Daytona has bike week every year, and they got this race, like a crotch rocket race. They call it the Daytona 200, and I'll be going down there to see that. Going down there on Friday, and I think they got a race on Friday. They had one last year called the King of the Baggers. It's like these Harley Davidson Indian like bagger motorcycles, and they got out there, and man, I tell you, that was pretty neat, man. I didn't get to see it last year, but I saw highlights of it on YouTube and online and stuff. But I'm gonna get to see it this year, and then the actual Daytona 200 is on Saturday. Let me know if y'all. I can go live, and let y'all see some of it. It's actually pretty neat. It's real neat. I got to go through the pits. The last time I went, I went through the pits, talked to all the riders, and they're all cool, man. And it's kind of funny because you can tell which ones are the professionals and the ones that are like really good, and you can tell the ones that are not, that are out there. But they're all cool. You get to go in there and talk to them. Let's just put it, I wouldn't be able to go out there and do that because not now. It's by the grace of God that I didn't have.
I was gonna buy me a motorcycle when I was in my early 20s like that, and it's by the grace of God that I couldn't afford the insurance on it. And as throttle happy as I am, especially back then, God knew what He was doing, because I wouldn't have survived. I had no, I still have no fear to a point, but back then I really didn't care. I really didn't care. I mean, if the bike could go 200 plus, I was gonna go 200 plus. That was just it, you know. But I would have definitely gotten. I wouldn't be here right now if I had ever gotten a motorcycle like that back then. I just don't have that. I have it now, but back then I just didn't. It just wasn't there. So that's another way God was in control. Anyway, but just let me know if y'all want me to get it. When I go down there, I can go live, you know, and just see who shows up, and if it turns out to be anything, you know, we can go from there. I may just go live just to see what happens, you know. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, and then I'll go back up to I'll leave that Sunday and go to Jacksonville, and there's a concert. One of my bands I like, they're playing in Jacksonville that Sunday night. So I'll leave Daytona. I'll be down there in Daytona like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then I'll leave sometime Sunday and head up to Jacksonville to go see that concert. And then see the concert that Sunday night. And then I'll stay in Jacksonville, because these concerts are kind of, I mean, they take a lot out of you, man. It's just all the standing and everything else. And so, but we'll do that, and then I'll come home Monday, and I got a dentist appointment on Monday. So anyway, I know y'all don't want to hear about all that. So anyway, we'll talk to y'all a little bit later. Y'all hope y'all having a good day. I was watching a video last night. In the world? It's like I was saying, you know, I really love big cats and birds of prey. I really love how God created and He designed each one, and differently. I mentioned about the cheetah in one of my videos, you know, a couple videos ago. Another cat that I like a lot is a mountain lion. They got different names. They call them pumas. They call them catamounts. They call them mountain lions. They got several different names for them. I've got this statue type. Well, it's like a trinket looking thing. It's kind of tall. I bought this probably 20 years ago. We had a house fire in 2018, and we pretty much lost everything. But this and some other stuff. There was a piece of sheetrock that fell from the roof, and it fell on top of all this stuff, and it kind of protected it. But what this thing is, it's like almost like a statue. It's probably about 2 foot tall, but it's got like this big tree, and it's got a mountain lion on it, like the head of a mountain lion. It's real pretty. And I think down at the bottom, I think it's got a Bible verse or something like that on there. But I've always loved mountain lions. I just think they're beautiful. Their eyes, they get them green eyes. They get that white on their mouth. I mean, they're just graceful. They're powerful. You look at how how they're designed. A mountain lion is the world champion leaper. They can leap. They can leap from a standing, just from standing, vertically like 20 feet. That one is near where I live. It's like it's in this trail. It's like out in the woods. It's real peaceful, but I just don't like the fact they got these animals in cages. You know, I don't like that. But they got this mountain lion in this cage, and they got this. It's like a fence or some kind of netting or whatever, but it's like 25, 30 feet up. It's high. Well, these things can jump. I mean, they leap. They can leap. I think they said. I think in a leap, like across, they can leap like 30 feet or something like that. It's crazy. You know? But I mean, they can jump vertically 20 feet. There's not another animal in the world that can jump like that. I was watching something about the snow leopard last night. Those things are very secluded. They call them the quiet hunter. That's what they call it. A mountain lion is kind of like that. They got the way their paws are made, the way their feet. They got the big wide feet. They've got powerful leg muscles. Their front end is mated a certain way. Everything about them is designed for where they're at, for jumping. They can run like 40 miles an hour. A cheetah can run, I think top speed of a cheetah is like right approaching 70 miles an hour. It's between 65 and 70 miles an hour. I mean, that's flying. A puma, a mountain lion, whatever, can run like 40. All right. But they're very powerful. I mean, just everything about them is just designed for what they're made to do, you know. And I mean, it just fascinates me. They're just so beautiful. They've got that solid color. Their tails are like just like a cheetah. A cheetah, when it runs, their tail is like a rudder. You look at how a cheetah runs. When they're running, their head is perfectly still. You know, they were designed that way. When they run and they're darting, if they're chasing a gazelle or whatever whatever they're chasing, whatever they're chasing is zigzagging back and forth. A cheetah, their claws stay, you know, out so they can grip the ground better. It's like cleats. It's just a perfect design. Their tail is like a rudder. They get this big heavy tail, and that tail it helps keep them on balance so they can zigzag and stay on point with the gazelle or whatever it is they're chasing. Their head stays perfectly still. You look at them in slow motion, how they run, and that head is perfectly still, so they can stay focused on what they're running, what they're chasing after. Mountain lion is kind of the same way. Their eyes, they got these big eyes, kind of like an owl. They can see better. Their eyes are more like inward. I mean, it's just fascinating how God designed just a puma, and it's just so beautiful. They're just graceful, and you know, and he puts that much thought into every detail of everything. You know, nothing's by chance. Nothing's by mistake. We were not a mistake. We are not just happenstance. You know, he designed us perfectly. He has a purpose for us. You know, nobody is a mistake. You know, and God wants that. He wants that relationship with us. You know, through His Son Jesus. You know, who died for us. So He has that grace for us when we don't deserve it. You know, and I struggle a lot with that, knowing what purpose what I'm doing. But I try to live a better version of what I do. I just try to leave pleasing to Him each day, and that's all I can do. So anyway, before I get off, I go off a whole different direction with that. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here. I'll probably do a video. I'll probably close this one out here, and I'll show it from Amarillo to Phoenix in the next couple days. So I hope y'all having a good day. I hope you have a good Friday. Y'all take care of yourselves. Y'all be safe. And just remember that if you're down, that God's got a purpose for you, that you're not a mistake, and that He's in control of everything. So just remember that. And I have to remind myself of that a lot. I this last week really honed it in for me. So anyway, I hope y'all have a good day, and we'll talk to y'all later. I'll see y'all next one. Y'all be good.